it has been a long time since any phone has been faster than the iPhone in that first lap. Some phones have come close, but the iPhone has always found a way to remain undefeated in it. But today, its historic run may just come to an end, with the S23 Ultra not only featuring a custom version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, which has been topping the iPhone in certain benchmarks, but it's also using faster storage in UFS 4.0, which theoretically has speeds that are up to twice as fast as those on the S22. Of course, the iPhone still has that A16 Bionic chip. It still has fast NVMe storage, and it's still running on iOS. So while both of these phones are undoubtedly fast, this one is for bragging rights. Will Samsung's phone come out on top, or will the iPhone's historic run continue? Let's find out. Alright, we'll kick things off like we always do by starting the stopwatches on each phone and then jumping into the first row, where right off the bat, the Galaxy gets the edge over the iPhone in Starbucks, giving it the early lead as we head into Microsoft Word, where the two phones load that 500-page document at roughly the same rate, but here in Excel, it looks like the iPhone was a little bit faster, putting the phones neck and neck as we start the second row, where the iPhone just always seems to take that selfie at a faster rate, giving it the lead here in Snapseed, with us applying not one, but two different filters to the same exact photo, where this time the Galaxy is faster, tying things up once again. As we move on to Filmora Go, the iPhone hangs up while loading the app up, giving the Galaxy a huge head start in this video export, and it's taking full advantage, exporting this clip faster than any Android phone we've ever seen before. In fact, the iPhone wasn't able to make its typical comeback here, with it barely exporting the clip itself at a faster rate, so just a huge improvement for the Galaxy S23 Ultra year over year. But this speed test isn't over yet. The iPhone outperformed the Galaxy in loading up Google Trends, and it was also faster through Subway Surfers. So as we double swipe to exit flip diving on the Galaxy, the iPhone is right back in this thing, double swiping to exit flip diving and joining the Galaxy and loading up Fit the Fat, where it continues to make up ground, cutting down on the Galaxy's huge early lead as both phones finish up with Fit the Fat and move on to Forward Assault, where the Galaxy is now just barely holding on to its lead. Good news for it though is it is able to load into the game menu first, but the iPhone is faster at loading the game itself up. And with the Galaxy stuttering a bit here in Spotify, the iPhone completes the comeback, with them neck and neck going into ESPN, where the Galaxy is able to take the lead right back, moving on to Disney Plus, and trying to do what no other Android phone has been able to do for years, beating the iPhone in the first lap with a time of 1 minute and 54 seconds, with the iPhone just 1 second behind it with a time of 1 minute and 55. Now, one thing worth noting here in the second lap is how the iPhone and iOS handle exiting games. In the first lap, both phones required a double swipe to exit flip diving, but in the second lap, because we're not actively playing the game, the iPhone is able to exit with just a single swipe, as if you opened the app on accident and letting you quickly move on. It doesn't do this in swipe-based games like Subway Surfers, so it's intelligent about it, and it does make the iPhone's UI just a little bit faster to navigate. It's not a huge advantage, but it was enough for the iPhone to negate the Galaxy's first lap lead, with the two phones basically remaining neck and neck to the finish line, where they end up completing the test with the same time of 2 minutes and 41 seconds, making this speed test a tie. Now, technically, the iPhone finished 0.2 of a second faster, but that's too close to call given the margin of error, and to me at least, it kind of